speaking bad about blacks. He was speaking bad about foreigners. He was speaking bad, so they didn't like what Charlie was saying out his mouth. But the Republican whites, they say they believe in God, but do they give away anything to their neighbor? We their neighbor. Gay people is their neighbors. Black people, yellow people is their neighbors. We all neighbors in America. We all here together. So you supposed to be superior. Who made you superior? God? Did God say you superior white boy? You make all the rules? No, God ain't said that. So America is a racist country. Okay. Charlie got killed and America's on fire. Everybody's standing up with guns. Now the kids are scared to death.
Right.
Grown people's got guns. Every culture that hate is out with their guns. Every culture is hate that's out with their guns. But you believe in God. America's a God country? No. Because if America was a God country, everybody would be loved and having the same thing. To me, if you believe in God, and the book said you look out for your neighbor. Well, the black man is the white boy's neighbor. Have he ever looked out for the black man? No. The black man had to look out for himself. But if the black man speak up for himself, what happened to the black man? The white man figured out a way to kill him. So Charlie got killed. Point blank, simple. You don't lie. You don't lie. God didn't lie. So white boy, why is you steady telling a lie? America is a lie. Point blank. The Palestinians ain't trying to listen to America's law over here. The Jews ain't trying to listen to America's laws over here. Don't nobody listen to the Americans' laws but the Englishman, the Indian, and the black boy. And the Indian and the English listen to the white boy because they're scared that he will kill them if they talk back. So how is America a God country? America is a man country and it's evil. Man don't lie. The president of the United States ain't supposed to lie and say fire him because he tried to send me to the penitentiary because I had done wrong. I had done wrong and he was a prosecutor trying to send me to the penitentiary. Now I done got back to be the president and now I can get my leg back off of him. I want him fired. No, man, you don't do that. That's not a man. That's not a just man. That's a little boy that don't feel like you got to do what I said do because who am I? I'm the man with all the money. So what do people do normally in America? Whoever got the money, they kiss their dicks. They hangs on their dicks.
Right.
They do that.
Right. Okay. So, boom. For those of y'all who just tuning in, we got Pops here. You know, y'all been begging me for Pops. They asked me, man, when can we get Pops again? And, you know, we had something happen in the country recently. Charlie Kirk was killed, and Pops asked me, he said, young man, what do you think about Charlie Kirk getting killed?
What do I say about it?
Yeah.
We got kids get killed every day. He got killed. He got killed because of the things that he said out of his mouth. He got killed because he hurt someone's feelings by the things that he said. And someone don't, you know, so he eliminated him. He got killed. You get killed every day. Why did Martin Luther King get killed? Because he said something. Why did Malcolm X get killed? Because he said something. Charlie said something, so now Charlie dead. So now everybody said, man, Charlie wasn't that type of guy. He loved God. He believed in God. No, he didn't. And y'all don't either. That's my philosophy of it. Because if you believe in God, you're not going to speak bad on nobody. If a man want to be gay, that's his business. Be called black scumbags. Call the people in the White House, call Jasmine Crockett an ape. What kind of people do that? God peoples? And all of y'all, yesterday, every one of them said God. Every one of them said God. Do the rich get a poor anything? No. But what did God say? God said, love your neighbor. Everybody in America is supposed to be neighbors. Are they neighbors? No. America's chaos, and it's really chaos now. Look at everybody with guns. Every ethnic group that's white damn near got guns now because they know what America is. America's on fire. Red and blue is arguing in the White House. They're arguing like a in the White House. They can't come to no agreements. And then the leader of the White House, he just telling the motherfucker, we gonna do this like this, and this the way we gonna do this, and this the way it is. Cause I am the leader now. What did I tell y'all? Don't put Trump in there. I told y'all to put a woman in there. Now Trump gonna give us some money, and Trump gonna do this. Trump all right, cause he's a money man. He's a money man, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But he's a selfish man also. I'm selfish. You're not selfish, young man. You look out for your people. You look out for your kids. You look out for your children. You're a family man. It's a difference between a dictator and a leader and a family man. So, Charlie, I hate the little boy got killed, but we get ones killed every day. Our little kids get killed every day. The police shoot our kids down every day. So if we're going to be equal, let's be fair. Let's make America love and respect everybody because everybody's here now. Right. We racist. Look how we talk about the Mexicans. Look how we talk about the Chinese. We racist. Look how we talk about one another. And if you believe in God, I don't believe in God. I don't even know God. But I know God ain't in America.
Right. Yeah, no, that's actually been a big topic since you went on Say Cheese over there with my boy Sean Cotton. I know y'all talked about you not believing in God, and the comment section was kind of split. So I'm gonna ask you, if you don't believe in God, do you believe in like a supreme being, like a higher power?
My experience in life, I don't believe in a thing but water, dirt, air, fire, and rocks. I don't believe in nothing man said. I would be a damn fool to believe in man. Man don't know his ass from a hole in the ground. What you believe in and what everybody believe in, that's their business. My grandma believed in Jesus. Jesus on the wall. Blonde hair and blue eyes. When I researched and find out who Jesus was, Jesus got hair like wool and they kind of dark skin. Ain't nowhere near that. So how am I going to believe what the white boy said? Then I really would be stupid. So I'd rather be like I am, stupid as a and don't believe in a goddamn thing.
Nah, Pops, you not stupid.
I'm past stupid.
You intelligent. You intelligent.
I'm past stupid. I wake up every day to try to eat and sleep and mind my business. When I was a little boy, I done the same thing. I woke up every day trying to figure out how to get me some money. I woke up every day going over there, sticking my mama's bacon off in a hole and a crawfish grab it. And I pull the crawfish out and take them home and put them in hot water. And then boil them, and then take them and peel them and put some meal on them and put them in that hot skillet. I'm a little boy that doesn't eat frog legs. I'm a little boy that done went and caught rabbits and fish and brought back home where mama can eat. And now if you go catch some fish that cost, why man gonna cost you for fish? How you got to have a license to fish so everything, fuck man.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, that tripped me out. When I went to Florida, they told me I had to get a license to fish. And that was wild to me because it's like, who owns this? Who owns the ocean? At this point you fishing in the ocean out there. Who owns the ocean?
Man, whatever state close to it and can put some tax on somebody and try to charge us some money. A long time ago, Jesus walked outdoors. It was a fig tree. He could get something to eat. It was a tree. He could get something to eat. I ain't got no goddamn trees no more where I can get something to eat. I got to go in that high-ass store and buy that stale-ass shit.
Processed, too.
So how I'm going to believe in this and how I'm going to believe in that?
Right.
How I'm going to believe in this and how I'm going to believe in that? And when I was in Vietnam, I said, Buddhists, get me back home. When Buddhists got me back home, here this white boy riding down on me like I rolled down on Vietnamese. Right. So how I'm going to believe in God? God ain't got nothing to do with this. This man on man.
Right. That actually brings me to another question.
Say it again.
I said that actually brings me to another question. I was talking to somebody about the whole Charlie Kirk thing, and I brought you up. And this person said, yeah, I seen your interviews with him. He's a murderer. How can he be so about black people, but then go fight in a war for this racist country?
I was a little boy. Mama made me mad. I was a little boy one day and I asked Mama for $20. Mama said, you sorry. You ain't going back to school and you ain't got no job. Get out of my face. So I'm running from around here. So I wouldn't join the army. So when I wouldn't join the army, I got to do what I got to do. And when I come back over here, I got to do what I got to do.
Let me ask you, when you joined the army, did you know that you was going to have to go to war?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm running from Mama.
Right.
I'm because Mama done turned me down, so Mama mad at me, so I got to go figure out me a place in life. So I run to the army.
In the movie Boys in the Hood, Trey's father was known as like a knowledgeable Muslim black man, right? Pro-black man, right? He said in that movie that a black man, he said, Trey, don't ever go to an army. The black man ain't got no place in the army. Do you believe that?
That's his philosophy.
Right.
That's his philosophy. That's what he believed in his head. I can't argue with his belief in what he had in his head. Going to the army for me was the best experience in my life, because I got a chance to get away from what my daddy ain't never seen, my grandpa ain't never seen. I got a chance to see the other side of the world. I got a chance to go somewhere and see something, and I learned something. I learned how to protect myself. I learned how to protect myself from the white boy. The white boy killed me, I killed the white boy, because I learned how to kill just like the white boy how to kill, how the Chinese how to kill. I live in America. I fought for America. So a part of America belonged to me for going over there fighting and doing what I done. He done what he done. He didn't want to go over there. He wanted to stay right here and do what he did. That's his business. I can't knock what nobody else do.
Right, okay. Okay. So as far as, I'm going to tell you, because you asked me on Facebook, you asked me, like, what do you think about Charlie Kirk dying, right? And my first opinion, my first reaction to it was, like, man, that sucks that somebody can get killed for their opinion. But then somebody else, I learned over time that, because we got free speech in this country, right? We got free speech, or supposed to have. Somebody told me, yeah, you can say what you want to say, but that doesn't absolve you from the consequences of what you say. So the question I have for you is, just your honest opinion, do you think that it was, let's say, morally right for him to get killed?
I don't think it's right for nobody to get killed. I don't think, but I can't decide on how you feel because somebody done hurt your feelings in talking about you, what you want to do about it. I'm not going to kill you because you speaking bad about me. If I was going to kill people because they speak bad about me, white folks would be dead because they speak bad about us. Call us slum, call us maggots. Y'all 1/5 of a man. We got to bow down to you. And freedom of speech, you ain't got no freedom of speech. Say the wrong thing and see what happened. When the police stop you, you got freedom of speech. No, you don't. Because you go to talking to that police going to get mad. He's going to kick you in your motherfucking ass and going to handcuff you and choke you for talking back. Because he the boss. Ain't no freedom of speech over here. What is he saying now? You can't say what you want to say. He find everybody for saying what they want to say. And we say, man, we got freedom of speech. Keep on speaking. Keep on speaking. You have a right under God's law, under man's law, a dictator, a man, you don't have no law. Why would man want to drop bomb on women's and children's and people's. Why would a man want to drop bomb on the peoples and kill people? Here's one man that got shot in the neck. Martin Luther King got his whole head blowed off. Black people get hung every day. And white people sit up and watch them getting hung. I hate to see anybody get killed. Why do we kill one another? I kill because you finna kill me. If you're a killer and you bothering me, I'm gonna kill you because you're gonna kill me. I don't wanna be dead. I done seen blue and red come out of guns. I done seen bullets hitting every motherfucking thing, just moving, flying back in every goddamn thing. No one should be killed for what he said his mouth. But every day it's happening around here. In the ghetto, you laugh when you holler about it. Look at them blacks how they killing one another, stupid. Look at them blacks how they just shooting one another. Look at our kids. Everybody in America is shooting guns. A Catholic school got shot up because you're treating people bad. You're treating people bad, and people is in their feelings. People is sick. You don't know what motherfucker gonna burn your house down because you with him or you saying something to him. No one should have to die from another person, die of natural cause, a car or a wreck, but for someone, boom, blow your head off. No. But do it happen? Yes, every day, 24 hours a day. So Charlie got killed. The little boy that killed Charlie, now he dead for what he believed in because Charlie talked about him. And some people's happy Charlie dead because Charlie said some nasty things about people.
Yes, black people specifically. I know I seen a lot of black people celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. And a lot of clips of his. Have you seen any of his clips?
I didn't even know the youngster. I just started listening to some of the things, but I try not to listen to them because I don't want to hear that negative. I don't want to hear negative. I don't want to hear nobody talking about they scumbag, they this, they that. It's reasons for us being like we are. Anytime you don't know your name, your own name, and you walk around with a slave name on and celebrating family reunions of the European, of the English white boy, and you're not English, you confused. And I don't care what nobody said, and I don't care what nobody said about me. I'd rather be ignorant than to be English educated. I know how to handle an Englishman. I can handle him very well. I've been handling him very well all my life. I don't have no problem with no man because I'm going to treat you like I want to be treated. And if you don't give me that back, I'm going to give you what one of my friends said. If you're disrespectful of me, I'm going to give you distance. It's a young man. His name is Trent Rose. I listen to people. I listen to this shit. And he said the best way to handle disrespect is give disrespect distance. So I always gave the white boy distance. Always gave the Italian distance. Always gave the Jew distance. And I open up my own place of business and I do what I want to do on my own side. And I don't be bothered with nobody. Don't bother me. You white, I know you don't like me. So what am I like you for and want to be with you? Dr. King wanted to be with you, bruh. I heard what my people said about you white people. Just like the white kids sit up and listen to what y'all saying in the house. Your dog, when your dog come outdoors and walk past a black person, he have a different attitude because you got a different attitude in the house and you talking to your dog a different way. It's too much hate in America by the people that's got all the money. Now they're ready for us to kill one another. All you po motherfuckers, y'all just kill one another. All you po Packerwoods and all you po Chineses and everything, y'all just kill one another down there in the bottom of the pit. Vince know us. The vice president know us. He know how he was when he first started off, little po boy. A little poor boy had to eat bologna sandwiches like we had to eat bologna sandwiches. And he went to the Marines. He went to the Marines instead of going to college. He left and went to the Marines. And now they proud of him. The Irish people is proud of Prince. He's come from the slum. White people don't like Irish people.
Right. They don't. Or Italians.
what my peoples have been, the first book that the white boy gave us was the Holy Bible. The Holy Bible. Jesus' philosophy, he wanted us to forgive him for what he done done. I tried to get a 501c3 for Texas Nation. I sent to Austin all my paperwork and my money order. They sent it back and said it's prohibited to be used. How is it prohibited to be used? And that's what y'all called us, named us in this history, and y'all don't want it in the books. Y'all don't want our history in the book. Y'all put the Jews' history in the books. Y'all put y'all history in the book, but y'all don't want our history in the book. Why not? That's our history. That's all we got. It's what our ancestors went through. My grandma, my grandpa, and all them old people is because of me being like I am. And my grandma and them, they believed in that book. I watched them holler God. God ain't say them. They died hard, brother. Hard-working people never had a pleasure, but their grandson had a pleasure on this planet. Because I did go in the army. If I hadn't went in the army, I might not have had the pleasure that I had. I might have not had nothing that I had, because I might have been here and just stayed a peasant. Women and having babies and standing in the house with the woman and the baby, because that's all the black men do. And talk about football and talk about basketball and talk about somebody else's opinion. They took on me talking about my mouth, talking about how ugly I look and how all this. But y'all got to be the craziest in the world.
Right.
Charleston White need to buy me some teeth. They need to do this. Yeah, I don't need nobody to do anything for me. I'm finna leave planet Earth. And I'm happy and satisfied, and I had a whole lot of fun on this planet. Y'all could never, ever understand how I believe, and why I believe, how I believe.
Right.
And neither am I interested in how y'all believe, because I know y'all don't understand, period. And y'all getting opinions where it don't mean shit. Fuck talk. What did I tell you when you first started talking about, I don't want to do this?
Yep.
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to talk.
I don't want to do this.
Right. You did. But you're gifted at it. You know, you got people in the comments. It's easy to, and I noticed this too with me. Out of all the thousands of comments, right, it's easy to see the bad ones and say, okay, that's what people are. That's how people perceive me, or that's how people perceive what I'm doing. But for every negative one, there's 10 positive ones. There's people who, when I take your videos off Facebook and put them on there, put them on YouTube, the comments say, man, I can just listen to him talk all day. I can listen to him talk all day. You got a gift. That's why everybody in Fort Worth, you know what I mean? That's why everybody want to hear from you. That's why everybody want to talk to you, because you got a gift in speaking. Your words mean something. Your perspective means something, because it's not something that we hear every day. We don't get this. You know what I mean? We don't get this a lot. You know, like even your sons, your kids, they blessed to have grown up with you and can just hear you on a random, could come up to the dinner table and say, hey, Pops, what you think about this?
My kids don't listen to a goddamn thing I say.
Nah.
My kids don't listen to a goddamn thing I say. I got one. He said, you weasel, I'm Will. And the only thing that he don't like nobody with his daddy. This is my daddy. Leave my daddy alone. They love their daddy.
Right.
I took my kids with me. I took them with me. I didn't take all my kids with me. Sometimes when a man in the house with a woman and the kids there get more than the kids that don't, just like Abraham. Mm-hmm. Abraham and Isaac. Ishmael didn't get everything. Isaac got everything. He got everything. Kids think they know more than their father. I had to prove to my daddy I know more than him. And I still can never know more than him, because he had me. He had fear of jumping off the porch like I jumped off the porch. I jumped off the porch different than my daddy jumped off the porch. He tried to give me a guide to jump off the porch. He said, go and become a professional chauffeur and drive for rich people. Daddy, you got me fucked up. You got to think for you. Your mom and daddy's days was different coming up. Your granny's days was different. Now here you is. You have to research to find out what the truth is. Oh man, he don't believe in God. He don't believe in this. He don't believe in that. Oh, he's something wrong with him. Sure will. Sure will.
You can take that if you have to. I can edit it out.
They call back on her.
Yeah, no, you know what? I think, because here's one thing that I've been balancing mentally for a long time, right? You told me, hey, don't listen, don't follow no man. Don't listen to no man, right? And so for me, that was honestly hard to understand because I feel like that's how you gain knowledge is by listening to people, right? Now, you don't always have to take their word as law, but like let's say I wanted to gamble, right? Let's say I wanted to gamble. Listening to the what you call the man who get $1 every time they roll?
The house man.
Listening to the house man, listening to, you know, the people that even went broke gambling, listening to them, listening to the people that got rich gambling. If I wanted to gamble, I want to listen to everybody involved in it, the good, the bad, the ugly, because I'm going to take all that info and then I'm going to process it and get my own, you know, assessment of it. So when you say, it finally hit me when you said don't listen to man, because what it is you can't take everything you hear as law. You got to get out there and find your own philosophy. You got to find your own. But everybody's philosophy is a combination of everything they've heard, been through, all of that stuff. So when it comes to listening to you somebody whose words I take like, okay, but it's because you lived on this planet for 80-some years. You wasn't just a regular working man like me, so you've seen more than me. Even at my age, if you go back and take Weasel at 35 versus me at 35, you still had seen more and done more than me. So that's why your words mean something. You see what I mean?
I understand.
What I did start on my own is growing out of is following rappers and following the hip hop world, because because out of nowhere, like a couple months ago, I just started looking at it and just thinking like, man, this don't mean nothing. This don't mean nothing. I got an interview with a big rapper, the biggest rapper I was able to get to let me interview him, and that interview should have made me want to interview more rappers, but I don't want to interview no rappers no more. For what? I quit listening to us, because us don't have no knowledge for me. So what I started doing, I started listening to Trump. I started listening to Putman. I started listening to North Korea. I started listening to all of these little boys, reading their books, how they come up, and things like that. And I sit down and I say, damn, this is his mind. Okay, how do you handle Putman? How's his mind? I learned to love, to fool with the people's minds that's running shit and devious. Why would Putman want to blow up Ukraine?
Why would he want to kill all of them peoples? Because he loved Mother Russia, and he don't want the Westerners over there, and he don't want this to be this and that in his mind. And he was a little boy. Started off with KGB. And now he a ruler.
Right.
Donald Trump started off as a reality guy. Now he the president.
Right. Which is crazy, right?
So listening to a rapper, what am I gonna learn? Listening to a comedy guy, what am I gonna learn? That's for people that's trying to laugh and want to listen to something. I don't want to listen to that. I really don't want to hear nothing. Because it's all lies in the way that you want it to be. I'm listening to another man. I'm listening, okay, right now Donald Trump's the leader. He the leader. He the boss. I gotta listen to him. And he for him. He ain't for me. He ain't giving me a thing and making it hard on me. It's hard on the black man in America now to try to eat and feed his family and take care of his family.
Oh, yeah.
They say he gonna give us some money, ain't give us shit.
Nothing. He finessed us out the vote.
So how am I gonna listen to this man? I can't really listen to the woman because she can't give me nothing. This shit is bigger than us, way bigger than us. We're just our opinion, but we're still trying to eat. So I get up every day to do what? Eat. And I made it possible where I can eat every day. And I don't, honest thing I do is talk on Facebook, by myself, to myself, in this little room, minding my business. I'm not bothering nobody, but I'm making people mad. I'm making people mad. Do I give a goddamn about making people mad about the truth? If the truth hurts you, fuck you.
Okay, that's an interesting perspective because I asked you if you had seen any of Charlie Kirk's videos for a reason. Because from my, and I'm gonna have to do more research, but I followed Charlie Kirk before he died, right? The hate that they say he spewed, I never seen it. I never seen him say nothing. I'm not gonna say negative about black people. I'm gonna say wrong. So this is what black people are mad at. When he says that in the 40s and 50s, black people were better off, is that a lie or is that the truth?
That's the truth.
Okay, because he's white, black people don't like it, and they call that hate because they say, well, what, you want to go back to Jim Crow?
We had our own. Leave us alone. Jim Crow too. We didn't need Jim Crow. We had our own. Dr. King wanted to come join y'all. Every black did not want to come join y'all because Dr. King didn't understand why white and black couldn't play together in certain states and certain places. In every country, white and black can damn near get along, except the European country. In America, white and black are not the same. In Canada, white and black is the same. In Cuba, white and black is the same. But in America, white and black is not the same. White stayed on this side, black stayed on this side. They wasn't the same. Then Dr. King wanted to come over there with y'all. Yeah, we was better off over here on our side because we had places of business. We had places of business. When we come and join y'all, then the business that we had, the black peoples had, the Williams chickens and things like that, they closed. Now Lisa's serving us chicken. We ain't got no places of business. Neither do we have anybody to give us any aid to where we can have places of business. But they say, look how much money y'all spend. Look how much money y'all pay us. We spending what y'all pay us. We ain't got nothing. We don't manufacture nothing. We don't grow nothing. We don't produce nothing. We totally depend on y'all, and y'all don't give us shit.
Right.
No other country give us shit. Now Africa says, say, man, y'all can come over here. Let's start coming over here. Let's come to Africa. You want our engineers because our engineers are smart. Africa do. Right. Nothing wrong with that. You want our doctors because our doctors are smart. Nothing wrong with that. But as a whole, you don't want to be bothered with us. This is ours. This is ours. Our family, my ancestors' blood's on this soil. So why would I want to leave this soil to go to Africa? I appreciate them hollering about I can come back to Africa. I've been here.
Right.
This is Africa to me. This is mine. I get my own land. I don't know white boy coming telling me about what I can do. I can't gamble in here. Why?
Right.
Because you made a law say I can't smoke no weed, but I can drink all the alcohol I want to drink.
Right.
You are claiming superior over me. I'm not going for that. I'm not. I ain't gonna go for it. God ain't never, I don't know nothing about God, but God ain't never told another nation to go join another nation. I ain't seen a nation join another nation. North Korea, they don't even want you in there. China, they don't even want you in there. But Dr. King didn't know. He was a little boy that didn't know. So he said, let's go join them. Let's go be with them. What's wrong with them? So Charlie was right. But Charlie spoke on, I don't know Charlie, know nothing about him.
Right.
But I know the little girl come out and said Charlie had a nasty mouth. He said something that didn't nobody like. He speak on the gays.
Yeah, I think
he speak on this.
Yeah, he does.
And if you God, you don't speak on none of that. If you believe in God, you don't speak on what nobody do.
Right.
If you believe in God, and all the Republican white folk, we believe in God. No, y'all don't. Y'all lying motherfucker.
Right. That part I agree with. I just, like I said, it was odd to me because I listened to Charlie Kirk before he died, and his delivery wasn't always the best, but the way I process information is not how it makes me feel, but is the person lying or not. And so when he says stuff like, black people commit most of the violent crime in America, is that a racist term? Is that being racist? Is that being hateful? You know what I mean? Or is it the truth?
We have to commit crime. We hungry. We can't eat. We uneducated, so we ain't got no job. So we gotta commit crimes. You ain't feeding us.
Right.
You ain't feeding us. Everybody commit crimes, and the petty crimes that the black people is committing, that's petty.
Right.
And they was selling dope, but they ain't selling dope no more. The Chinese and the Mexicans selling dope. What economy do the black man have? He don't have an economy.
Nah.
Ain't no more black businesses getting no money because blacks ain't gonna spend with them.
Right.
So we hungry. So what we supposed to do? How we supposed to eat? We hate to have to sell dope, but how we gonna eat? Or you can go to work. No, you can't. You can't read and you write. So how you going to work? You got to eat. So we got to come over here and take something from you. We don't take from y'all no more. We take from one another. I took from y'all. Daddy should go across the railroad track and take. Don't take over here, nigga. So I was like Robin Hood. I'm going to go over here and rob the rich and bring something back over and give it to the poor. That's the reason why when I got broke, I didn't miss nothing, because when I had, I fed my people.
Right. Right. Okay. Now another thing that Charlie Kirk was big about, and this quote got wrung out when he passed away, but guns, period, right? The Second Amendment, right, which gives us all as Americans the right to bear arms. That gives us the right to own a gun. He said that a school shooting a year is a small price to pay for us having the right to bear arms. So that does sound bad, because he's pretty much saying it pretty much sounds like he's insensitive about innocent people dying. But he's saying that, well, that's a small price to pay for our right to bear arms. So I'm going to take Charlie Kirk out of it and just ask you, do you believe in the Second Amendment? Do you think we should have the right to own guns?
your gun in your house. When people's got guns, it's because of fear. Because of fear. There's nothing wrong with you having a gun to protect your house, but why do you need a gun walking up and down the streets with it every day? Why do you need a gun to walk up and down the streets? One while, it was carjacking. It was carjacking. Carjacking was really bad. Blacks jumping in cars with white folks, Mexicans jumping in cars with white folks, everybody carjacking. So Greg Abbott said, everybody come get a gun because we can't get to you. Our police officers can't get to you, so you got to defend yourself. So everybody went and got a gun. Now the children got guns, everybody got guns, and they bringing them out the house. Why do a man have to have a gun on his side? What he's so scared of? America done got that bad that you got to come outdoors with one of them big old guns. Man, that's, to me, I don't even want to be around you. I don't even want to be around no man with a gun. I'm scared of guns. I know what guns are going to do to you. When it's time to go get a gun, go get the gun, go use the gun, put the gun up.
Right. But other than that, okay.
Everybody's scared. You have guns for animals. But now people is breaking in your house and everything, so you need something to protect yourself. I'm the only fool that was that class lady that didn't have a gun. How do you think I feel? Around all them people with them guns, and when them guns go to pop, 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 pop. And I gotta go to ducking. I'm in an area where it's guns being shot every day. 24 hours a day. If you look at that building that I had, it was worse than the Alamo. And I had to duck, and I had to dodge, and I had to do all of that. Every night. Every night. Freedom of speech. You can say what you want to say. All that don't mean nothing down here in the ghetto. You are what they call y'all, you're liberal. Right?
No, well...
But Republicans are the liberals.
The Republicans are the conservatives.
Okay.
And the Democrats are the liberals.
Okay, you're considered a liberal. You might be Republicans. You might think like the Republican think.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm more so in the middle, but I might lean towards being a conservative. Right? Like, I might lean towards... I'm in the middle. Because I've learned that, you know, we don't got a place for none of it. Can I have a water?
Oh,
that soda had my side hurting all day. Thank you.
I know that's right.
Plus, hey, last time you seen me, you said, boy, you done got fat. So I said that was my wake up call to say, man, I need to cool down. So I was 290 last time you seen me. I'm down to 259 now. So I'm trying to work my way all the way down to 220. Because I weigh too much. And it affects my blood pressure and everything. But back to what we were saying. So I would say I more so lean towards conservative views when it comes to the normal things, like you know, I believe men and women should get married. I don't believe there's more than one gender. That don't mean I'm against gay people. I don't mean that I'm against, because you know now, Pops, there's I think 56 or 50 something different genders now. There's 50 something, you know, there's 50 something different genders now.
Okay.
That's crazy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't knock it. So that's why I'm not all the way heavy right wing, what they call it, conservative Republican. But I'm also, there's a lot of things about the Democrat and liberal agenda that I don't agree with. You know what I mean? So that's you ask me, like you say, that's I more so lean, I'm in the middle, but I more so lean towards the right than the left. I'm gonna be honest. And it's not because I got no money. It's not about the money or none of that. It's just the court. Like, I believe we need to protect ourselves, because in history, all the civilizations that can't have weapons, that can't, you know what I mean? Right after they took the weapons, the government came in and boom, put their foot on their neck. Now we in a dictatorship. So I think that's the one thing that keep us away from being controlled, is that they know that, okay, if we want to completely control the American people, it's going to be some bloodshed. You see what I mean?
There's got to be bloodshed.
Right.
When one race is trying to control another race, and the race that don't want to be controlled, there's going to be bloodshed.
Right.
It's finna be bloodshed right now. Right now in America, whites is fighting whites.
Oh, yeah.
They fighting whites. The English white boy and the immigrants. The immigrants, Trump is an immigrant. He got to get his wife out. She an immigrant. Everybody is immigrants and refugees except us. We slave descent with no knowledge of who we are.
Right.
And everybody said how long these people's been over here, and look at them. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. Don't even really have a voice. Don't even really have a voice. Right now, they got a seat in the United Nations. For who? The black American. The black American. You are a nation of people that's following the Englishman, Democrat and Republican. You're divided between that. You got some Republican blacks, you got some Republican Democrats. And right now, your Republican Democrats are not going along with this, what he's trying to do.
Right.
And all of them is getting what? Fired. In a minute, they're going to be getting killed, because that's the way it is. That's the way it is.
Right. So when it comes down to the Second Amendment, I think any amendment, because none of the laws were made for us black people. We know that. None of the amendments, none of
it was made in 1400.
Right.
When they hung.
17, but still, when we was in slavery, not considered a real human being is when the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution,
You can't even vote.
all of that was written. So we know it ain't for us. My thing is this: any one of them that work in our favor, we got to keep, because if we don't, we going back to slavery.
We ain't going back to slavery.
Right. Oh, I know.
We're going
talk about it this time. Right.
We're not going back in slavery. You can't put us back in slavery. Now you can kill us all off. You can do that. But you can't put us even with the slave mind. There's nowhere in the world you can take you and make you out of slave. There's nowhere in the world you can take you and make you out of this. So America, to me, we the people, what do the people want?
Right.
When it's not what the politicians want. The politicians work for the people. When the politicians get where they don't work for the people, then you got to get rid of the politicians. So now that's what's finna happen in America to me. That's what it look like finna happen. It look like it's finna be a civil war. Courts is against courts. And the black race lose. They don't have a survival kit. Mexicans got a survival kit.
Yep. And
Chinese got a survival kit. They unity and they gonna fight. Palestinians, they the worst. They done lost their land. We ain't lost land yet. Right now, we just sitting over here and they getting ready to say, see, when can we do what we want to do? And when y'all put Hitler Jr. in there, that's where y'all f***ed up.
Man.
So here it is. So we finna see which nation is the strongest. Is it the Westerners, or is it China,
and
Iran, Russia, North Korea, and India?
You know, they all together too.
That's right. They got their own allowance now, so it's new. Everything is new, and they putting Africa with them.
Yep, and they might
Africa putting all the Westerners out of Africa and paying the Westerners whatever they owe and say go. Like the young man I told you to read about and learn, Abraham, whatever his name is, Torres. You have great African leaders that white folks bow to, Russians bow to, because they rich. Why would an African want to fool with a black American? He ain't got nothing. He don't have no land. Africans is looking for someone with resource. They're smart, engineers, doctors and things. And if you want to come to Africa, we'll send you over here and we'll look out for you. But to me, if the black man don't stand up now, he's never gonna stand up. It's on him now. It's on him. The white boy don't owe him nothing. Like the Chinese said, we don't owe you anything, black boy. We're bringing our own peoples to work for us. The white boy really don't owe you nothing. You owe yourself to stand on your 10 toes and die for what you believe in. If you don't believe in dying for it, then you ain't got nothing coming. Then they'll put you back in slavery. They don't give a about you.
Right.
One way or the other. You've always had white people help black people. You've always had, during slavery time, all white peoples are not bad. All white peoples are not bad. All Germans are not bad. All Russians are not bad. But when it comes to culture, I'm going to speak for my culture and want my culture to be the strongest. What is Trump doing? He's making the English peoples look bad and they law. And he's dictating to them. And he buying them. He buying them. You can't buy me. You can't buy me. I'm not for sale. Jesse Jackson, Earl Sharp, all of them, they was for sale. Dick Gregory was even for sale.
Really? You know, that's who they compare you to.
They quit. They can't compare me with nobody. He, him, and I'm me. You can't compare me with nobody. Them people is educated. I'm retarded. And love being retarded and love being by myself and love not being bothered with nobody. I'm not interested.
Right.
I'm not interested in what nobody else interested in. I was interested in trying to survive and trying to take care of myself while I was over here.
Let me ask you this, Pops, because that brought a question to my mind that I was wondering about. Why do you think the United States would let China buy all this farmland here in the United States? Some of them are right next to military bases. So it's two questions. Why would the United States allow them to do it? And then why would China want farmland here in the United States?
Better soil. Our soil is better. Russia's soil is poison. China's soil is poison. They can't grow food. You can grow food in America. It's the Amazon. It's the Amazon, just like they done bought up Texas. Texas is finna post cement for 30 years, building a freeway all the way around everywhere, taking residents and moving them out because they want Texas to look like Vegas. They want Texas to look like Walt Disney. They're not interested in houses no more and things like that. And China have become superpower. China make everything.
But if there's so much tension between us and China, why would we let them buy farmland next to our military bases?
I can't answer that.
Okay.
I can't answer that. But why would we let foreigners? They never gonna. One thing that white boy said: nobody never owned land in America but us. We're gonna take it back from you some kind of way. The United States will never pay China. The United States helped China, so some kind of way China and the United States. I don't truly understand them, but China is telling the United States, y'all in a certain sense too. Y'all owe us. You owe us.
I think they.
So when you're old peoples, you can damn near do whatever you want to do. If you owe me, and I done let you have my money, I can damn near come over here and do what I want to do. So some kind of way that might be the problem there because we owe China. But knowing us, we some dirty motherfuckers. We ain't paying nobody.
I think they either spying on us or
spying on us. We done already been spied on. When we open our door and let everybody over here, technology, we buy everybody technology. We buy everybody's food. They done poisoned us and done everything. Biological, chemical warfare. We have been invaded. Everybody's in here. Russia's in here from Alaska. Everybody's in America. Everybody's in America.
Right.
The Irans, Palestinians, you call now, you want to buy a lot. All foreigners own the lots. The American white boy done sold every goddamn thing, pawned every goddamn thing, so here it is, including us.
Oh wow, really?
Including us.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you could say that, especially.
It's bigger than we ever know. Yeah. History, and now revelation. America. Them boats is sitting out there, can't bring that shit in. That shit that's coming in is spoiled, fucked up, old, been sitting out there on that water because of the trafficking war. And we got to eat that shit. That's really why it's time for us that's got land to start digging in the land and growing food ourselves and don't sell. That's what makes Texas so strong. So lots of land owners, people that got land and still in Texas. Chicago, New York, black people don't have no land.
No.
It's the southern states, the slave states, that we still got money. But they going through buying that because you can't pay the taxes and they digging up under that and they're plugged in, so now that is. America, Solomon and the more.
Right.
I hate to say it, but look at your revelation. I don't believe in it, but I've read the book and I see. Look at every tongue over here. Look at every tongue. Schools. Ain't no schools no more where a kid can learn nothing. People put their kids in school got to be crazy. It's racism in school. The white kids sit on one side, the poor whites and the poor blacks, they sit on one side, and they fighting every day at school.
Yeah.
The school bus, the kids on the school bus fighting every day. So America's really confused to me.
So you feel like the poor white person is on the same level as a black person in the eyes of the power structure?
Yes, all poor people.
Okay.
All poor people.
So look, I've been preaching this for the last couple years, and that sound like you might agree. I think it's now classism over racism. I think the rich black man is above the poor white man.
The rich black man ain't above nobody.
Okay.
Because you can bring him back down any time. And then he gonna jump out of wonder and kill himself. Who made him rich? Vince, just like I tell you about Vince. Mm-hmm. Vince was a little poor boy. Now he done got in a position where he got him a little money. But in a minute, he liable to be broke. You break whoever they want to break when they get ready to break you. Elon Musk had to get away from Trump. He finna be a trillionaire. Because he ain't in that politics shit. Trump with that politics shit.
Yeah.
Poor whites, poor blacks. What's rich? $1 million ain't nothing no more.
No, it don't seem like it. I ain't never seen it.
Vince's family was poor. They was poor. They was poor people. Now all of a sudden, he in an elite crowd. He never would have got there. He was against Donald Trump at first. Where the fairness at? Where the food stamps at? So that is. So we're just in trouble.
Right. And
there's nothing that the blacks can do.
Right.
There's nothing that we can do. And our rich black man, he ain't shit. He ain't any day. Look at Bill Cosby, a billionaire. A billionaire. He never would have thought, man, I got too much money to go to penitentiary and all I'm going for is because I date drugged, I got a motherfucker high. No, you too powerful. You talking about buying shit. You talking about doing shit.
Buying the whole
so
network.
So it bring you down.
Yeah.
So no.
Okay. So let's talk about your economy. We're gonna talk about your career, right? Because something's about to happen that's gonna, I think, change your career for the better.
My career.
What was your lifelong career? What did you do?
My career is over.
Okay.
I wake up every day to be happy and not to be bothered.
Okay, well, what did you do during your career? What were you?
Huh?
What was your career when you were?
What do I consider me?
What was you?
I'm a professional gambler.
Okay, ding, 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 right? Now, do you know that gambling is about to be legal here in Texas?
Watch this here. They want to put 12 or 13 casinos in Texas.
Here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
Santone, Austin, Houston. Fort Worth, I don't think will get one.
No, but we...
Houston and all the places around, me, I've always had me a small gambling place. Always.
A casino, a little mini
Ever
casino.
since I come home from Vietnam, I've always had me a gambling spot because that's what I do. I gamble. And I learned to keep me a place to gamble, and I learned to go to other people's places and know how to win and come on out. And I lose. How did I lose? Because I didn't wind up with a building. If I had a building, you never would have had action to talk to me. Never.
Okay.
Classy Lady, I opened in 2005. I used to go back and forth to Oklahoma. I used to go back and forth to Louisiana, and I just play around here and go different places and gamble. Wherever it's an old man or young men that they love to gamble, I go where it's at. But it's done changed now. Gambling have changed. And an old man like me ain't got no business around.
Okay. So if you had a spot right now, you wouldn't open it. You wouldn't do it right now.
Yeah, okay. yeah. I want one.
Right.
I want one.
Down there where Texas Live is in Arlington off of 30 and stuff like that, Choctaw, all of that, they're gonna build a casino there because gambling is about to be passed as legal in Texas. Oklahoma is mad because the Texans is coming up there and fueling their economy, especially here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex because they only 45 minutes up the road. Oklahoma is trying they damnedest to stop it, but they can't because the moves have already been set up in place. He said, do you know Mark Cuban? I said, yeah, I know. He said, yeah. We all thought, man, they must be trying to move the Mavericks to Vegas. No, they're going to bring Vegas here. To Dallas-Fort Worth. Maybe not Fort Worth, but Arlington, Dallas is about to...
Santone.
Yeah. Houston, right. But here specifically, because we the ones who fuel Oklahoma, Louisiana's casinos. Because we right here in North Texas, we go the most because it don't take us no time. It's 3 hours to Shreveport, 45 minutes to.
I done it a many nights.
Yeah. So I remember sitting in that office with him, and he told me it's not a secret. It's really not a secret, but
it's not.
I said, so everything, even the laws, is about money. He said it's all about money. It's all about money. In Texas, is about to take that however many millions, 100 millions or billions that we spending in Oklahoma and Louisiana, and they're gonna try to bring it here. And they're gonna do it to where Caesars, the casino, you can gamble here and then get free rooms in Vegas. So Vegas wanna get in on the money that Oklahoma and Louisiana's getting. Sorry. That's what the man told me in the office, and I was like, wow. it blew my mind because I'm like, I thought they passed laws because of what's fair or what's, you know what I mean? And he's like, nah, this is what make laws go.
Right now, they got quite a few poker houses in Texas that you can go sit in and gamble. Drink alcohol because it's coming. Every now and then, the sheriff department will come in and bother you. The machines, they closing down where people don't play the machines in the service station no more because they getting ready for what you said they getting ready for.
Right.
So they closing everything down. One while, Fort Worth closed strip clubs and things like that, all after-hour clubs and things like that. They're closing them down. They raiding them, arresting people because they're getting ready for what you talking about. So they have to close the little places down, like my little place, Classy Lady, and things like that, where they at. They got to close down all after spot. But it's always one that's going to always stay open. When I get mine will always be open. You can't tell me how to run mine. They said, this is what they said. They said a license costs $5 million. And Texas Lotto tell you how to run your gambling place when they do decide to put gambling in Texas. The Christian peoples has been voting it out, but now the Christian peoples done lost, and they finna put it in here. They're gonna have one in Austin. Mark Kiva done bought up Austin. He might have the first one in Austin or Dallas. They're trying to put the first one in in Dallas, but some kind of way they kind of had a confusion because when she bought it, she wanted to make her a gambling casino. Then Mark Kiva was finna build him a new one. But some kind of way Dallas didn't want to go along with it right then. Right. So maybe after they still do this and do that, in a minute they're getting ready to do it. Well, I realize that. That's the reason why I'm trying to get myself right to where I can get me a bank and go get me a building, and I'm going to forever have mine. You can't close mine.
Right. And that's what I was thinking about when I heard that, is because I'm like, well, this is good news for Pops, because Pops is a professional gambler.
We've been hearing about it, and they want to put 13 in Texas. Indian reservation like Grand Prairie. They can put one in Grand Prairie because it's a horse track there. I mean, where they run horses and dogs and things like that, because that's Indian reservation. You got Indian reservations in Texas. So wherever so Indian reservation at in Texas, you can build your casino on it.
Right.
And the whole houses. See, that's what Texas is. Texas was about dancing saloons, whole houses, Cal folks coming to town, having fun in the saloons, gambling, playing with the whole house, the pussy and the dancing and things like that, because that's what Texas was, an agricultural state.
Right.
So now they're trying to make Texas, what can we do to develop Texas? So you got 2 billionaires. You got 2 billionaires in Texas now, and they got a project called Texas Mega Project. That's really why they need so much cement, because like you said, they pouring cement all night long for the next 30 years trying to build this project. And you're right about what you're saying. Pop up on it.
Yeah, that's good. So my question about the gambling industry is this. Is it possible to beat the casino? Like, first, before I ask you that, do you like gambling in the casino?
No.
Most street gamblers don't.
No.
Why?
I don't like gambling in the casino because the casino got the best of everything. I like having the best of everything. If I fade you in the casino and the dice throw 12, I don't win. Well, that's the casino got odds on me, and I'm fading these dice. So when I go to the casino, I'll bet they hit. But I've always had my own place, so I didn't have to go to Vegas. And when I go to, lots of times, I went to Oklahoma. When I go to Oklahoma or Louisiana, then I go down there, I rest, I go to sleep. because I got a gambling spot. So my woman used to tell me all the time, man, I thought you come down here to gamble. Sometimes I do, late at night, but I come to get my rest because I've always had me a small casino, always.
Right. So when you go to Oklahoma, you go to get rest. Is that to kind of get away from Fort Worth? And
when I first come home from the penitentiary, I went to Oklahoma every morning. I'm going to drive to Oklahoma every morning. Every morning I'm going to drive down there. And I'm going to sit on the table with the women Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Women's is at the casino gambling. The men's is at work. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I don't go to the casinos because all the men's is there. Their game is too hard. I'm looking for something easy. When you're hustling, you're looking for something easy. So I can sit there and manage my money, and I can win me $400 or $500 every day. Every day I go to the casino, I might win more, but my goal every day, I'm gonna stay 3 hours down there. My goal every day is to win me $300 or $400. So what I did when I got out to penitentiary, I went down there and I scuffled up me enough money to come back and open up my own.
Okay, so when you say it's women, like on the dice tables or?
The poker table.
Poker
the
table.
Dice table Oklahoma didn't have.
Okay.
Now they got dice table, but it's not like dice. Mm-hmm. It's different. So I didn't play dice when I went to Oklahoma.
Okay.
I played a game that I know I'm going to win in. Poker, if you know how to play poker and you ain't gambling in no strain, the money that you got, you don't owe no bills with it, you can kind of manage and win a little. But if you gambling with money that's a strain, you're not going to win.
Why?
It's a strain on that money. You got to go pay that bill. You ain't paid that bill. So if you don't pay that bill, then here you is gambling with the money to go pay the bill. You damn near going to lose that money because you can't stand to gamble with it. You go pay your bill, then you come gamble.
Okay.
You don't gamble with your bill money. Because gambling with your bill money is kind of hard because you don't really want to bet it like you want to bet it. You know, it's a certain.
Oh, okay. So you're more conservative with your bets.
Yeah, you're gonna be. But if all your bills is paid this here, if you lose, it don't matter. But if you lose this bill money here, now you got to figure out how to go get this bill money back to pay the bill. So you don't take the money to gamble with. You take your money and pay your bill. Then what you got left, then you gamble with it. You might be lucky with that.
Okay. So, yeah, no, okay. So we talked about Charlie Kirk. We talked about the casino. We talked about, we pretty much covered everything. Hold on. Hey, what's up, babe?
I normally don't interrupt you because you had an hour and a half to look at your phone at least one time. They were supposed to be on the phone to make sure you knew.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Okay. All right, sorry. All right.
I actually feel sorry for the black race.
Yeah. Why?
They don't know the truth.
You don't think we can get it together?
It's going to be hard. How many years? It's going to be hard. You ain't on the same accord. Some pulling that way, some pulling that way. You have to be on the same accord.
Right. You don't think we can get on the same accord?
With a new generation, not with these old fools, not with the hip hops, not with the niggas, and not with the YNs. It's gonna have to be the next generation.
Right.
Because these generations now is already, there it is. The hip hop is the 50 down. 50 years old, look at their mindset. You have a different mindset, young man. Y'all have a different mindset. You go to work every day. You try to take care of your family and keep your job and try to hustle on the side to pay your bills, to have the things that you want. The average black youngster don't do that. He don't know. You are a teacher. You are a teacher. The rapper's not the teacher. A guy like you is a teacher because you're getting up every day taking care of a responsibility. And you're trying to teach your kids something that you don't know, but you're trying to teach them how to be a man. And it's hard.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have no knowledge of knowing what's going on. What is a culture? What is a race of people? Like one dude asked me, how you gonna build a nation? I don't know, but y'all gonna help me. I'm putting it in the air.
Right.
Somebody else got to do it.
Right.
We are a nation of people that don't realize that we are a nation of people, because when we went to join the white boy, that made us English, and we satisfied being that English white boy. We satisfied being with him, acting like him, keeping his law alive, keeping his name alive. And he don't give a fuck about us. He's not supposed to. He's supposed to look out for his race before he look out for us.
Right.
We ain't supposed to be dependent on him. Right today, we still dependent on him. And all my brothers told me, man, ain't nobody gonna fool with that white boy. Man, that white boy strong. Man, that white boy done got weak in a motherfucker. Man, what the fuck is you talking about? Anytime you let everybody in your house,
right.
If anybody, like you said, they spying on us. What is spying on us? What you mean spying on us? We open the door and let everybody in. Now we talking about putting everybody out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, no, they
We got rappers, we got gang bangers, we got comedy people. We don't have no politician. We don't have nobody teaching little boys, say, come on, let me show you how to fix this motor. Come on, let me show you how to paint this house. We letting our little boys do what they want to do. We letting our little girls do what they want to do, because you ain't got no mamas and daddies and uncles and grandpas to teach them nothing. Where is the black man at in the black culture? Where is he at? The black woman is stronger than the black man.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, indeed. She got the house, she got the car, she got everything. And she ain't got no man. She the only woman ain't got no man. Some of them have. But as a whole, that black woman got to hold it down. And she got to teach her son.
Right, right. No, that's crazy you say that, because when I was talking to my grandma, I was asking her, I was like, do you know where that come from? Like, why is it the black family the only one where the woman is the dominant, the black race? Where does it come from?
It's always been like that in slavery time.
Yep.
She stopped the white man from whooping the black man.
Yep.
It's always been like that. The black man try hard, but it ain't there.
Right.
As a whole, the black woman is the only woman on planet Earth that don't have a man. And she don't have a strong little boy. She do everything herself. Your grandmother is the type of woman that kind of listen to men and kind of let the man go to work, and she did the work at the house. The man go to work, the woman do the work at the house and teach the kids to respect the man. But now it's totally different.
Yep.
It's totally different. And what do the woman say? A bitch ass nigga can't tell me shit, because they learn to do the same thing that the men do. The broads is the ones that have to stay and feed the babies. The man ain't there. So look at the babies, and look at all the little boys. Look at the little boys. They wind up being feminine. Mama, everybody say everybody got mama's character. I got mine. I got my mama's mouth. I don't have my daddy's mouth. Because the black woman got a hard struggle by herself in America. And women in other countries have to obey law, man. The European country, the woman don't obey law, they don't obey no man. A China woman ain't gonna act like no black woman or no white woman. So it's a difference. It's a difference, and the black man need the woman. He can't cook, he can't take care of himself. Very few got their own house, this son, raise their children and everything. Very few.
Right.
We are a lost race of people. And we all say we believe in God, but we all do the devil's work. We don't do nothing God said do. Neither do we do anything Jesus said do. But we all say we believe. So me, it's lying and faking to me.
Yeah. So where you say we confused? How can we get back on track?
I don't know. Every man don't nobody have the mind that I have, and I don't have the mind that nobody have. How did I get all of this? How did I understand who I ain't, but I don't know who I am? I know I ain't that English white boy.
You know, I think that right there is powerful in itself.
Huh?
I said that right there is powerful in itself. Because just like in school, when you taking a test, I used to love when we had multiple choice answers. Because before I could get to the right answer, I knew which ones were wrong. So I can cross those out. And that right there got me closer to the right answer. It was just by knowing what's wrong, knowing who you not, knowing who we not. You know what I mean? And that brings me to talk about something we talked about last time that we talked on the phone. You said you wanted me to come down there and meet Texas Nation. What is Texas Nation?
A group of people that's trying to figure out how we can put our own police force together, how we can put our own fire department together, how can we put everything together like they got theirs together. They had to start off a certain way. And first of all, you got to have money to have equipment. Africa is rich. We're not rich. We don't have nothing. So how can we put our culture together with nothing? And the money that we make on our jobs, we got to pay our bills.
Right.
So how do we survive? How do we put this together? Like everybody said, man, you stupid, show here.
Nah.
And I love being stupid because it's the idea in my head, just like I wanted Evans Avenue to look like Vegas, gambling places, all of them down Evans Avenue, hoes and pimps, Muslims and everybody. Business street, a black business street. Do we have a black business street? Long time ago we did. Where the Greyhound bus station was downtown. Mm-hmm. And the Continental bus station, right behind there was a black business community. Black businesses, when the country boys get off the bus, coming from different parts of Texas or wherever they coming from, they had restaurants back there, pool halls back there, hotels back there.
Black only.
Nathan Jones. That's where I come up at as a little boy. My daddy worked at a parking cars right across the street from Texas Hotel. My daddy would take me to his partner and I would stay in the pool hall until my daddy get off. Because my mama being honoring that, she'll take me to my daddy and let me see what my daddy do with me. All my daddy did was take me to his mama's house. When we get off of work, we go to his mama's house and we enjoy ourselves. And then one day mama come, give me my baby. I got a chance to see rich white folks. I got a chance to see poor white folks. I got a chance to see it all. I got a chance to see two black men marry one another.
Back then?
Two black, back that in, stayed right next door to my grandma. They wore suits. Two black men was married to one another and one of them stayed with their mama. And my grandma used to tell me about it. I got a chance to see two people that was homeless called Beulah and Jim eat out of trash cans. I got a chance to see everything.
Wow.
From 45 to now, they called them Jim and Beulah. They eat out the trash can. I got a chance to see a white woman downtown on a scooter with skates up under it, with newspapers, selling newspapers. Every day she ragged and nasty. When they found that woman had $1 million in the house, begging every day downtown, because I was a downtown little boy. From Riverside to Southside to Stop 6. All over Fort Worth, Lake Como, Northside, everywhere. Now look at us. We don't have nothing. And we're at places of business. We're at places of business. Now you can't find no black place of business brand new. Don't nobody want to go in no building that was in a building in the 60s and the 70s.
I don't know why.
Old and raggedy, decayed,
Right.
mold,
Right.
been painted over 90 times. You build it, you tear it down, build a brand new one, everybody coming in. That's what the Mexicans did.
Mm-hmm.
Mexicans come through stop 6, told them rag their asses down, build a brand new one. Went through the side, told them rag their asses down, build a brand new one.
Poly.
Como, now they got to run off and leave them houses.
Man, have you been to Poly lately?
Huh?
Have you been to Poly lately?
No, but it's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
Rosedale look like Rosedale is all Rosales Autos, Martinez Insurance,
Everything.
Fiesta Grocery Store.
What did the mayor Best Price say? From 8th Avenue to 820 is zero tolerance. From 8th Avenue to 820 is zero tolerance. Now, from 8th Avenue to Alp is pretty decent. From 8th Avenue, from Alp to 820, they rebuilding now.
Oh yeah.
They rebuilding now.
Yeah.
They finna build for what you talk about, that train that's coming through here and everything. So they tearing everything down. Fort Worth is finna be towed down.
And rebuild. Yes, sir. There it is. All right, Pops, I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. I know you say it on all your videos on Facebook, but I still get people say, man, what's Pop's Cash App? What's Pop's Cash App? Y'all know that Cash App. I'm going to say it for them.
They ain't going to do nothing.
It's $Willie P. 1945.
1945.
$Willie P. 1945. Let's go.